Hello crochet friends, welcome back. We are working on our cupcake dishcloth and we're getting ourselves started today with row 20. All right, we had done a chain one and we turned our work. This is going to be a great day for crocheting. I'm having a nice rainy day. Hopefully everything's bright enough for you to see here while we're working, but it just makes it such a nice cozy day for crocheting. Okay, this is row 20. It's the front of our work and we start out with our single crochets. So we enter, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through 2 for a single crochet, and we do that all the way across just like we've been doing all 29 of our stitches. No change in our stitch counts, and we have these nice long stitches on the top of our bobbles, and we're just gonna look out for the bobble when we get near it with our hook, because yes, sometimes the hook goes a little crazy, doesn't it? And it can snag the bobble, so we just want to be careful. So we're doing great here. Today we'll work on 20 through 24. And then after that, I believe it's only one more video we'll do on the rows of the dishcloth pattern here with the picture, and then after that we will do our nice border. So we are moving along, aren't we? It's always so nice to be completing work and getting stuff done. So nice. Okay, we will want to block our dishcloth when we're done, and I think I may have talked about that before, but I'll leave a link for a video to show you how to soak block. I do think it's a great idea for multiple reasons. It makes your work sit nice and proper the way it's supposed to, and also if your yarn is of any dark color that could bleed in your laundry when you do your wash, sometimes this helps out. I've had more than once that dark green kind of color or red yarn, and you see the color in the water, so you want to do that before you start throwing them in the wash after you've used it in the kitchen. So it's all good. Anyway, that is row 20, all nice single crochets. We're going to chain one and turn our work. Let's get on the back side here. This is the back of our work for row 21. We got a few things going on here. We're going to start out with 4 single crochets. So here's 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Okay, 4 single crochets, and we're going to bobble in our next stitch. So if you remember, we yarn over and we enter our next stitch, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through just 2 loops. Yeah. Yarn over, enter that same stitch for the second time, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through just 2 loops, and one more time, yarn over, enter that stitch for the third time, yarn over and pull through, yarn over and pull through all 5. Okay, now we've had our reminders. Excellent. We're going to do 7 single crochets next. So here we go. This is 1, and that ties down that nice bobble. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All right, that's 7 single crochets. Let's bobble in the next stitch. Don't forget your yarn overs. That's important for having the proper number of loops to go through. And there's 2. It's the second time in that same stitch. And 3. Okay, and then we go through. Oh, felt funny to me. One more time, I'm sorry. And 3. Okay, making sure I'm doing it right. Go through all 5. Okay, 3 single crochets are up next. So here's 1 and 2 and 3. All right, bobble in your next stitch. So we yarn over. There it is. So good. Once and twice. And 3 times. It's nice. It always stretches for you. You can get it all in there. It'll be fine. Okay, 7 single crochets are next. 1 is your tie down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Fantastic. Okay, we're going to bobble in our next stitch here, right here. So that's our last bobble of this row. Here we go. Beautiful. And we should have 4 stitches remaining. And we want to single crochet those 4 stitches. And that will finish up row 21 for us. There we go. That's 3. And here's that last one. 4. And as always, chain 1 and turn your work. There we are. We are on the front of our work now. And this is row 22. As always, we single crochet our 29 stitches. So take your time, be cautious of your bobbles, and go across with 29 single crochets. And I will see you at the end of the row, and we will move on to row 23. Here we go. Okay, this is my last stitch here. I'm going to chain 1 and turn my work. That completes row 22, and let's go on to 23. Okay, so 23 is the back, and we're going to do some bobble work. We're going to start out with 6 single crochets. Alrighty, so here's 1 and 2, 3, and 4, 5, and 6. Fantastic. Okay, that's 6 single crochets. We want to bobble in the next stitch. So yarn over, and here we go. First bobble of this row. That's once and twice and 3 times. All right, so that was 6 single crochets, a nice bobble, and now we want 3 single crochets. So here's 1, 2, and 3. All right, bobble in that next stitch. So bobble number 2 here for us. We're old pros at these now. We know exactly what we're doing, right? It's fantastic. Pull through them all. Okay. So now that was 4 single crochets. Oh, no, I'm sorry. 6 single crochets. Bobble. 3 single crochets. Bobble. Now we want 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. And then bobble in the next stitch. All right. That's once, twice, and 3 times. Beautiful. Single crochet the next stitch. Oops. Here we go. Bobble in the next. I know we got a lot going on here, don't we? There we go. This is a bobble in this one. That's why if my eye skips the line of my list of what we're supposed to be doing, I get myself all confused. Oh boy, because there's so much going on here. Bobble, single crochet, bobble. Now, 2 single crochets. 1 and 2. Okay, bobble in the next stitch. See, it can get a little confusing, can't it? We really have to pay attention to what we're doing. Ooh, that's the second time and the third time. And pull through them all. Okay, 3 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, and bobble in the next stitch. There's a lot going on, isn't there? It's great. That's once and twice and 3 times. It's going slow because I thought I had a little extra string there. I was trying to make sure I had it all right. We should have 6 stitches remaining here. We want to single crochet these 6 stitches. That's 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6. Fantastic. We did it. We did it. Chain 1 and turn your work. Here we are, back to the front. Okay, so we know this is row 24. It's the front of our work. We're going to single crochet across. All right. That's a lot. Y'all did a lot today. You did very well with your work. Moving right along. I know it gets confusing. You see, I get confused too, because there's so much going on those bobble rows. So just take your time. That's part of making sure that your count is right and everything, because otherwise your picture won't line up properly. And we don't want that. We don't want it to be a lopsided cupcake or not even look like a cupcake at all. So count is important. And sometimes it gets hard when we're doing things like, I like to watch TV or something, you know, like listen to it while I'm crocheting, and I'll get distracted with that. Or sometimes someone will talk to me and I get in conversation, and oh, that really messes me up, because apparently I'm not a great multitasker. But it's all good. It's all good. You just take your time. And if you've made a mistake and you notice it when you turn your work and look at it, you can always take it out. I know it's not fun. Nobody enjoys ripping out their work, but you can. And, you know, it's always better to catch it and straighten it out and just try again. That's all. And just keep trying until we get it right. It's all good. No one's perfect here. Nobody's perfect. We just do the very best that we can. So here we are. We're finishing up row 24. And like I said, we only have probably one more day of the work of the picture. We'll do a little cherry on the top. I think it'll look cute. It's all good. It's all good. Lots of options you could, if you want to sew little confetti sprinkles or something on it, you could do that. All different ideas, right? Lots of fun. Lots of fun. Okay, and as always, when you do your last stitch here, just do your chain 1, and we'll turn our work, but let's just stop and look and make sure our picture is correct. We've got our nice little bits here of our frosting. Look at that. They're going up and down. It's so cute. So fun. All right. So far, so good. We're doing excellent. This is what we should be looking like. I hope everyone's looks the same. And I will see you next time. Keep working if you're not done. Thank you, and have a joyful day.